Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNN Live. We're at the FSX Conference in Washington, D.C. With me is Dock David Treece of Treece Investment, a partner, private company. Welcome to SNN Live.
Thanks for having me, Shelley.
Okay, now tell our audience out there what you do.
Well, we manage money, about $50 million for retail investors, accounts of varying sizes. And what we really run is a sector rotation. We focus client investments and funds based on where we see the economy going over the next 6 to 24 months.
So it's, let's say, August of 2012. We're going to test you now.
All right.
Where do you see the market going to be by the end of the year? And it's an election year, and we're in Washington, D.C., and I'm sure you're being influenced by my pressure. So why don't you tell us where we're going to be in 6 months?
Well, Shelley, we're just steps from the Federal Reserve, and our anticipation is that the Fed is going to do everything they can to support incumbent candidates, because that's what they always do. They've already told us that they anticipate new quantitative easing or other actions to try to get money flowing around the economy. So we really wouldn't be surprised to see another Operation Twist, or they're really going to open the spigots. And whether inflation really kicks into high gear before the end of the year, we're not sure, but we know it's coming.
So with that said, which sector would you be, and I don't want you to front run yourself here, but which sector would be more attractive? Is it the financial sector? Well, I don't necessarily think so. Is it real estate? Not my call. Why don't you tell me your idea?
I will say we've taken positions in real estate over the last several months. We think we're probably going to add to them. We think real estate's going to be the place to be on and off for the next decade. We started buying precious metal stocks for clients in the late 90s and early 2000s. That turned out really well for us, and we think real estate has just been hammered over the last couple of years. And for the next decade, that's probably where the big money's going to be made. Financials will do okay as lending picks back up, but there's so much regulation facing financials right now that they're going to be bogged down for a while.
So what do you do? Do you buy the real estate, or do you buy real estate stocks, or do you look to REITs, if you like that sector?
I'm not a huge fan of REITs personally, just because of the transparency issues. I'm a bigger fan of builders, construction companies, management companies. I like to be able to look through behind the curtain and see how they're running their books, and unfortunately a lot of the REITs just don't have the transparency there, but a lot of them are picking up with dividends. Rentals are another big market right now. Vacancies are extremely low. We just saw a story last week that now all these companies that bought properties on the cheap after the wave of foreclosures and are collecting rental incomes now want to securitize their rental incomes.
So what's the index you're looking at the hardest right now?
Well, right now I keep a close eye on gold stocks, XAU, and I keep a close eye just on the Dow. I'm more of a generalist when it comes to indexes. What's
your background?
I have a bachelor's in finance from the University of Miami in Miami, Florida.
And what's the future got in store for you?
Well, it's going to be a rocky road the next couple of years. I'm running for the FINRA Board of Governors right now. My family, in addition to our family-owned investment advisory firm, we have a family-owned broker-dealer. And we're not liking what FINRA's been doing over the last several years, the shifts that the industry, the brokerage industry has undergone. And the lobbying that FINRA's doing and all the new regulations is really bogging down the brokerage business. So I've thrown my hat in the ring and I'm on the ballot for the Board of Governors.
Spoken like a true young politician. What is your website?
www.treeceinvestments.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dock David Treece of Treece Investment, a FINRA candidate, FSX in Washington, D.C. I want to thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, Shelley.
Bud. Good luck to you.
Thank you.